Hello everybody, good day to you all. Today I'm talking about DC's Legends of Tomorrow, season number 4, episode number 13, MacGuffin. This episode was directed by Christopher Tamaro, and here we have Ray being possessed by Neuron. Because see, last episode he tried to save Nora from dying. He thought he was going to help him, but he made things worse. But they thought the demon died, but the demon just took over Ray's body. So now you got Ray trying to fight this demon using science instead of telling anybody where they can use magic. Like, he tried to find Constantine, but Neon stopped him from doing that. He can't talk to Nora because Nora's knocked out. She's like so in a coma. So he's trying to fix it himself on his own, and he's having a little bit of some problems with that. Because so Neuron's trying to take complete control of him by making him kill a loved one. If he kills a loved one, he has complete control. And so you got Ray fighting himself, trying to fix himself by himself. But things don't go according to plan, and then the person who he turns to, who tries to help him out the most, who is most useless of the show, is Gary. No, I like Gary. Gary's a little silly. He's a little bit of goofball. He's the comic relief of the show. He takes the butt of the jokes most likely all of the time. And he tries to help out Ray the best way he knows how, but he's not working. And in the process, he starts to realize that, well, he is the butt of the joke. And he kind of is useless. And he feels as though nobody treats him with respect, and they don't see him as an equal, and he goes through a spiral down a darker path. Which is on the side of Neuron, which is not a good thing at all. Not for him and not for the group either. And you have Mick, and you have Charlie, and they go to a romantic convention because Mick has been going on using an alias to write these books under a female name, and so when people see him, they won't think of the person. But so Charlie goes into this place as him. And he tries to school her as best he knows how he can to talk to people and say the right things. But Charlie's Charlie, and they struggle there. And so they go to this convention, and because all these books, his romantic like sci-fi books, have inspired a lot of people. People love him. I didn't know Mick was that famous, but turns out he is. And so people are happy to see him because he never did an appearance ever. He never did an appearance. Which makes perfect sense. He's calling himself a woman's name, so if he shows up, what's that? What? Man, Mick barely talks other than grunting. So knowing he has this artistic side to him, this writing side to him, it's just amazing. It's fun to watch. And so watching them trying to do this thing, pull it off, until Mona shows up, who's also a huge fan, and not even knowing that Mick was the author this whole time. Throw things out of whack. But in the process, it forces Mick to pretty much come out and say who he actually is. And it's a good thing. So, yay! And then you have Sarah and you have Ava. They're back together again. Fantastic with that. But in the process, Sarah is trying to be a matchmaker, and she's trying to pretty much help Nate and Zari become a couple. So you have the whole thing with Ray being taken over by Neuron, and you have Constantine coming back to try to not only save Nora but also save Ray too. And then you had the whole thing with Mick with the whole romantic comedy con he had to go to, romantic con he had to go to, which turns out to be a good and positive thing for everybody. And then we have Sarah trying to hook up Nate and Zari by sending them on a mission where they had to fight zombies and find a golden egg. But the thing is, though, through the process, they think everything is fake, and they hire actors to set them up. Turns out it's all true, and they actually do get actually a golden egg, and the Nazis are actually trying to kill them. Now, I did enjoy this episode a whole lot. I did. But the thing had one problem. It's the whole Zari and Nate relationship thing they keep trying to force down our throats. Everything about this episode I was enjoying. When the episode first started, it kind of took me out of the picture a little bit, because it had Nate and Zari acting all awkward around each other, acting all goofy around each other because they both like each other, but they're scared to admit it. And so now everything they're saying is extra corny, extra cheesy, and extra dumb, and it's supposed to be like cute, but actually it's just bad. It's just bad. See, I don't know why they feel as though they're gonna have to make these two a couple. I don't get it. I don't get it at all. They never established them as a couple. They never showed them in any kind of romantic way at all. most of the friendship with most. Nate mostly hung around Ray the majority of the time, and he was in love with Vixen. I can't think what her real name is right now, but he was in love with her. And then when she's gone, now he's just like automatically he's in love with Zori now, and Zori, who never showed any signs of attraction to tourist Nate, now she's in love with him too. It feels so forced, and then watching them together, playing off one another, it feels awkward. I mean, even though that scene is supposed to be awkward, it doesn't feel awkward in a cute way. It feels awkward in a bad way. That you don't want to see it, and you don't want to watch it. But they keep forcing it. I'm trying to go along with it, but it doesn't work. It's not working. I wish they stop it, but it's too late now. The train's gone. So either it turns around eventually and it actually gets better, or it just gets worse. But other than that, I was enjoying the whole thing with Ray and then watching Ray finally give in to the darkness because he was about to kill Nate, who he had the most chemistry with. So that's the thing is though, Nate has more chemistry with Ray than he does with Zori, and that was the thing that made Ray decide to turn himself over to Neuron because he was about to kill Nate, and the demon pretty much told him, "I'm gonna force you to kill somebody that you love." I don't understand it. But other than the whole romantic thing going on between Nate and Zori, I enjoyed this episode a whole lot. I really did. I enjoyed this whole crew. Because the show knows what it is. It knows it's wacky. It knows it's goofy. And it plays up on that. And I really do enjoy that. It makes the show a whole lot of fun to watch. It doesn't take itself too seriously. And that makes it fun. I don't know why they got to force this relationship thing. They don't need it. It don't need it. If they didn't have that part of the show, this show would have actually been perfect. It would have been great. But it is what it is. So leave comments down below. Let me know what you thought of this episode of DC's Legend of Tomorrow. If you haven't watched it, check it out for yourself. Don't take my word for it. Hoping when you watch it, you will enjoy it. Have fun watching it too. So give my channel a big like, hit the thumbs up, and subscribe to my channel and share. I really would appreciate it. Like I always say, in my dreams and in my life, I am the Ninja Rabbit. Peace out, people.